There was a review recently, I got a review. Tom's true to his word and doesn't sugarcoat anything. I was born into a farming family and have managed farms for my father and for myself. That was probably the steepest learning curve of the lot. We went through a drought, and I think it was in about 2006, and a lot of the decisions were basically taken out of our hands because the cattle market had collapsed by the time the drought hit us. And so the unpredictable nature of farming makes you a lot more resilient because you're having to deal with things you've got no control over. There's no doubt that the experience that I have had, having built 3 houses down here and having managed farms much larger scale than we do down here, I'm actually able to speak with a fair amount of confidence about fencing and pumps and water systems. With first-hand experience, it's not like something I've read in a book. And I'm able to fall back on that knowledge. I do remember selling a property to a couple who I've become quite friendly with down here, and they were saying, well, we want cows and calves. And I'm saying, don't get cows. You'll have calving problems. And sure enough, they had a cow that was having a calving problem. So I got the call, and they've still got my calf puller, actually. Whether it be work colleagues or people I've sold to or people I just know in the area, if there is a pump issue or a livestock issue, I tend to be the person they call. There's a perception of the way real estate agents look and behave. Pointy toes, shiny shoes, and shiny suits. It's not my personality anyway. I am just a farmer who happened to fall into real estate and always want to make sure that that is really what people take away from dealing with me. Ultimately, I hope people know that they can rely on me to do the best job possible. Honestly, transparently, then the results will sort of take care of themselves. Flinders is a really good community. Tight-knit, small, and I think that's a real advantage. If you've got friends that have come to visit and you go to the pub, you spend about 5 minutes with them and the balance of the time catching up with every second person that walks in. My wife's hashtag thing on her Instagram is tree to sea. We view it as sea because of where we came from, because we came from country New South Wales. But the reality is it's both. It's one of the few places within an hour of a major centre where you get both beach and country. There's no doubt you become a bit complacent about it. And every now and then, when you've got a moment to breathe, you think, yeah, well, you're pretty lucky to live where we live. But I think it's also pretty easy to become blasé about it and think it's going to be somewhere better. But try and find it. I think that's the hard thing.